Long ago, hidden beyond towering mountains and enchanted forests, there was a magnificent kingdom where everyone admired Princess Amara. She was known for her beauty, kindness, and intelligence. Every prince in neighboring kingdoms dreamed of marrying her, but none could win her heart. Her parents, the king and queen, had only one wish, to see their daughter marry a wealthy prince who could strengthen the kingdom. The princess obeyed them in everything except when it came to love. One quiet morning, Princess Amara slipped away from the palace to enjoy the peaceful forest she loved so much. As she wandered among the tall trees, she heard a frightened cry. A young deer had become trapped in a hunter's net. Before she could help, a man stepped out from behind the trees. He gently untied the frightened animal and set it free. "I'm sorry," he said softly. "I hunt only when I must. I couldn't bring myself to harm this little one." The princess had never met anyone like him. His name was Kellen, a humble hunter who lived in a small cottage with his elderly mother. Though he had little money, he had a generous heart and treated every living creature with respect. Their paths crossed again and again. They talked for hours beneath ancient trees, laughed beside sparkling rivers, and slowly fell deeply in love. But secrets never stay hidden forever. When the king discovered that his daughter loved a poor hunter, his anger shook the palace walls. "A princess cannot marry a man with no title," he declared. "You are destined for a king, not a hunter." The queen pleaded with her daughter to forget him. The royal advisors mocked him. Even the people whispered that such a marriage would bring shame to the kingdom. Still, Princess Amara refused to give up. "I would rather spend my life with a kind man in a tiny cottage," she said, "than live in a golden palace beside someone who does not truly love me." Determined to prove the hunter was unworthy, the king gave him an impossible task. "If you wish to marry my daughter," he announced, "you must save this kingdom from the beast that has been terrorizing our villages." Many trained soldiers had already failed. The hunter accepted without hesitation, not for the crown, but for the woman he loved. Days later, he tracked the fearsome beast deep into the mountains. But when he finally found it, he realized the creature was not evil. It had been badly wounded by poachers and was acting out of pain. Instead of killing it, Kellen carefully removed the arrow from its side and treated its injuries. The beast, now calm, disappeared into the forest. From that day on, the attacks stopped. When the hunter returned, the entire kingdom celebrated. They expected him to boast about defeating the monster, but instead he simply smiled. "I did not defeat it," he said. "I chose compassion over violence." The king was speechless. For the first time, he understood that true strength was not measured by wealth, power, or noble blood, but by courage, wisdom, and kindness. With tears in his eyes, the king blessed their union. The princess married the hunter in the grandest celebration the kingdom had ever seen. Princes came as honored guests instead of suitors, and the people cheered louder than ever before. Together, Princess Amara and Kellen ruled with fairness and compassion. Their love became a story parents told their children for generations, a reminder that the greatest treasure in life is not a crown, but a heart that chooses love even when the world stands against it. And from that day forward, the kingdom remembered one simple truth: a crown can make someone royal, but only love can make them truly great.